I have a habit of doing that and not talking at all, and you know how it goes. So, anyway, welcome back. We are going to be showcasing the seventh race at Gulfstream. Gulfstream Park at Saratoga. I just realized I have the wrong race up. It's the next race. We've already talked about or at least I talked to myself about the last race, race five. Anyway, this race is going to be coming up in the Star de Nastra stake race. Star de Nas the Nastra stake race. I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. But we will be covering that race. That race starts in about 18 minutes. It is going a mile and an eighth on the turf. It's a $600,000 purse. And it is for 3-year-old fillies. And that's about it. So there are 10 starters in this race. It looks like all 10 are running. So I'm going to run down the 10 shortly. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do it now, and then I'm going to go and talk about. I usually do my Saturday Dabs report, meaning all the news and everything that's going on in the industry. But I'm going to go ahead and talk about this race first, and then we'll come back to it. So number one is Just Aloof with at 11-1 with Manny Franco. The 2-horse Time to Dream is 25-1 with Edgar Zayas. The 3 horses Kensington Lane at 17-1 with Joel Rosario. The 4 is Faithful Departed at 3-1 with Jose Ortiz. Storm's Wake at 11-1 with Dylan Davis. Fritz Wright at 6-1 with Flavian Pratt. Uh, Carmen Sita at 34-1 with Ricardo Santana Jr. Abashira, Abashira at 8-5 with William uh, Buick, and I'll come back to him in a minute. The 9 horses Ultimate Love at 22-1 with Johnny V, and the 10 horse is Imagination the Lady at 6-1 with Tyler Gaffalione. Now I want to go back to the 8 horse. William Buick is one of the top jockeys in England. And he usually comes here to ride when we have a big stake race. He'll come, definitely, he'll be back. And Ron Moore also will probably be back for the Breeders' Cup in October. Um, he's a favorite and a trainer. Appleby are known worldwide for their horses. That's the reason why he's a heavy favorite, or she is a heavy favorite at 8-5. So it'd be interesting to see if that horse actually ends up in the money or it wins. We've got 15 minutes to post, so I'm going to switch over to what I call the Saturday Dabs report, and I'm just going to give you some of the highlighted news that's circulating the industry right now. The big one is the Whitney race that's coming up, which is And I have to admit, these are new races to me as well. So the Whitney is one of the most prestigious races in American thoroughbred horse racing. It is often considered one of the biggest of older horses, meaning horses that are 4 year olds and older. While the Kentucky Derby is limited to 3 year olds, the Whitney gives those horses a chance to continue proving themselves against the best as they mature. The race is held at Saratoga in early August. So I'm definitely going to be talking about this more as we go along. Um, it's a grade one race, meaning the highest level of stake racing. You have one, two, and three. Grade one is the highest level. Distance is about a mile and a fourth, which is roughly about 10 furlongs. And it's written on the dirt. Um, and the purse is usually around $1 million. We still have 13 minutes. The Whitney is considered the stepping stone to the Breeders' Cup Classic, which takes place later this year, which I've been talking about. Many horses use the Brittany to prove they're among the best older horses in the country. So, with that being said, we've got several horses, incredible horses that are lining up in the Breeders' Cup so far. I mean, in the Whitney Cup, Whitney Stake race coming up. We've got Sovereignty, we've got Beza, Magnitude, White Abrario, Nitrogen, and possibly Nisos. So those are the horses to look at, that we're going to keep an eye out for on the Whitney Stakes races that's coming up in August. Next is the Belmont Derby, not to be confused with the Belmont Stakes in the Triple Crown race. The Belmont Derby is the premier turf race in the U.S. for 3 year old thoroughbreds. Unlike the Belmont Stakes, which is run on the dirt as part of the Triple Crown, which I just mentioned, the Belmont Derby is run on grass, or what we call turf races, and attracts top young horses from both the U.S. and Europe. This is also held at Saratoga and is part of the prestigious Belmont Stakes Racing Festival. This also is a grade one race, stake race. It's run about a mile and an eighth, which is 9 furlongs. Like I said, these are 3 year olds, thoroughbreds, and the purse is $750,000. The Belmont Derby showcases some of the world's best young turf horses, and many of the horses that perform well in this race go on to compete in major races like the Breeders' Cup Turf or the Breeders' Cup Mile. So there's that. We've got 10 minutes to go. Next, I want to talk about one of the things that came up. There were 4 horses that took a spill in the wild applesauce stake race. I didn't cover that race. It must have been, it was on a Friday, and I don't cover the races on Friday. So 4 horses went down uh, during the stretch. It was I Love Giraffes, Paris, Carver, Smexy, and Lovely Gray. The good thing is none of the horses suffered any catastrophic um, injuries, which is good. They will recover and rebound. Javier Castellano was transported to the hospital for x-rays as a precaution. Um, Paco Lopez and Tyler Gaffleon, they escaped without any serious injuries, so that's very fortunate on their side. So that's a good thing. So, um, next is the buzz is about nitrogen. Nitrogen, I know, is one of the win and win and in it horses that won for the Breeders' Cup. But they're really talking about this horse as a target for the Whitney Stakes. Mark Casey, who's the trainer of the horse, has confirmed that um, the horse may be in the race, but we're still waiting to see if that's going to be the case. And the reason why it's a big deal is because nitrogen is a filly, and most of the horses in this race are the boys. So it's going to be interesting to see if they allow or Mark Casey will allow to have her in the race. So I will keep you posted on that as well. Um, Another horse that is on the radar is Anquitarian, that's going to be in today's suburban stake race, which is going to be at Saratoga. That's the eighth race that's coming up, the $500,000 race. Everybody's looking at that horse. That's a Todd Pletcher uh, horse. He's another trainer. Um, and the morning line right now, they're saying it's 3-1, and it's the favorite right now. So um, that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Um, so let's see. Anything else? Talked about Colonial Downs. Colonial Downs is closed because of the heat today, and it looks like this the only one that we're going to be covering today that will be closed. Uh, and I believe that's all I have as far as newsworthy is concerned. We've got 6 minutes to post, and after the the seventh race at Saratoga, we're going to be talking about the eighth race at Ellis Park. I'm not sure if that one's going to be televised, so I am just going to have to let you know that what the results of for that one. But anyway, it's a $175,000 purse. It's the Dade Park Dash Stake Race. Um, it's going a mile and a fourth on the dirt, and there are 11 starters in that race. After that, we'll be going back to Saratoga for the $500,000 race that I was just talking about, the Suburban Stake Race. It's going a mile and a fourth on the dirt. Uh, oh no, that's the one that has 11. I'm sorry. Let's go back to Ellis Park. It's I got distracted. I'm sorry. Um, at Ellis Park, it's the eighth race. It's $175,000. It's the Dade Park Dash Stake Race. It's going up 5.5 furlongs on the turf, and it's got 7 starters in that race. Then we're going to go from Ellis Park to Saratoga, which is the eighth race, $500,000, the Suburban Stake Race, 1 1/4 mile on the dirt, 11 starters. Then we go to Gulfstream Park for the ninth race, which is $100,000. It's the Soldiers Dance um, race, handicap, going a mile in the 16th on the turf. There are 8 starters. Now, between Saratoga and Gulfstream Park, depending on if the time is going to be the same, they're going to be running really, really close together. In fact, all the races after from this point forward look like they're going to kind of go kind of back to back to back. The next race after that is the 10th race at Gulfstream Park again, $100,000. Smile Spirit Stake Race. It's going 6 furlongs on the dirt, and there are 8 starters. And then lastly, at Saratoga, the ninth race, $750,000 purse. Belmont Derby, which we were just talking about, is going a mile in the eighth on the turf with 10 starters. So that is the lineup for the rest of the day. And then we'll probably do a recap and go over what was going on today, and then we'll go from there. But in the meantime, we've got race 7 coming up at 7 at Saratoga in 3 minutes. So, like I said, I'm kind of keeping my eye on the 8 horse because of William Buick on the horse. So it's just gonna be interesting to see. Now my boys here, at first glance, I don't know, Tyler, you can never keep out of the race ever. I mean, he's just so unpredictable until it's not even funny. Let's see. This is the 7th race. We've got 2 minutes. So of all of these 10 horses, only 3 of them have actually gone a distance. That is the 4 horse once, and he won. The 5 horse once, and he came third. Oh no, he placed. And the 7 horse ran twice and won one and play and showed third. So I don't know if that, how far are we going again? A mile and some change. Uh, I only do at a glance. Mm, I'm still kind of liking the 4. I didn't mention the 8 going the distance. Doesn't look like the 8 has gone the distance. So, like I said, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that 8. We are almost at post. Just waiting for the commercial to be through, I guess. Um, yeah, but at a quick glance, I like the four. Mm, I don't know about this six. Maybe the 10? Oh, it changed on me again. Son of a gun. That's not it. That's definitely not it. Um, Hang on a second, because it went from horse racing to soccer. I have to find where to find them. This is so crazy. Okay, let's try here. Live. Okay. They're doing their circle dance, so I was able to make sure that I didn't miss anything. After I'm done, they are in the gate.
And Abashiri was off a step slowly. Just aloof is very quick, sprinting along through the opening furlong. Kensington Lane, though, is keen, and those two set a brisk early tempo.
So right now it's 3, 1, and 5.
And after breaking last, Abashiri has flown by them all, and this is a very aggressive move into the first turn for Abashiri, who is 3 wide. And Kensington Lane along the inside turns that early bit away.
So now it's the 8. He went aggressive.
Just Aloof is third. Storms Wake Fort, that opening quarter clip.
3, 8, and
Ultimate
1.
Love is next. Racing on the outside of Fitz Right, who's towards the back of the field. Time to Dream is next. Carmencita second to last. And Faithful Departed is at the back. The half in 48 and 4. Long shot Kensington Lane takes them to the half-mile pole in the Belmont Oaks. With Abashiri a length and a half back second, Just Aloof in third, Imagination the Lady is fourth, Storm's Wake fifth between rivals 4 lengths off the lead. Then it's Ultimate Love on the outside of Fitz Right. Time to Dream splits that pair with Faithful Departed and Carmencita. 3/4 in 113 flat. Kensington Lane goes for home now with a 3-length lead. Imagination, the lady on the outside. Down at the rail comes Just Aloof. And that early move was just too much for Abashiri. She's plummeting to the back of the field as Faithful Departed is on the scene into second and Stormsway third. It is Kensington Lane who just keeps on going and takes them all the way.
Wow! Oh my goodness!
Faithful Departed was a solid second. Fitzwright picked it up late for third.
That horse went from gate to wire.
Lane, another.
She just went gate to wire. That was the 3 horse. I didn't mention anything about the 3, but the 4 came second. So I at least had that part. Wow, that's crazy. Like that's crazy. So let's go on to the next race, which will be oh, excuse me. Ellis Park, which I had just mentioned. It's going to be the next race. And that one is going to be, and I did see, I could see this race because I was looking for something else. That's starting in 2 minutes. The 8th race. Yep, that's starting in 2 minutes. So I have to switch back over to I hate this thing sometimes. I really, really do. I hate this thing. I'm talking about my TV now because it's not doing what I want it to do the way I want it to do it. So it's just, what the heck just happened? I don't want any of these other. Here we go. Okay, so got all that situated finally. Ellis Park, 120, $175,000. They are heading to the gate right now. This is a turf race. They're not even on the turf. They're still on the dirt. It's going 5.5 furlongs. Let's see. At a glance, while I'm doing that, yeah, there's still quite a ways to go. Capovivo on the 1 horse, 6-1 with Jaru. The 2 is Squad Goals at 21-1 with Victor, I think. Yeah, Victor Carrasco. 3 with Reb 5 at 6-1 with Edgar Morales. That is first name. The 4 Tis Mary's Comet 17-1 with Alex Concepcion. The 5 horse Terrible Calling at 3-5, which is the favorite. It's Ben Curtis. The 6, oh, they're gonna go off. Oh, 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 oh. The 4 horses giving trouble. Terrible Call 3 to 5, Ben Curtis. The six, Spud DMC 15 to 1 with uh, Martin Garcia. And the last one, 270, is 5 to 1 with Arietta Francisco Arietta.
Trouble calling races with red flags. Spun the MC after them. Squad goals is the early trailer. Capo Vivo quarter horsing through the Nate Park Dash early stages. Built up better than 7 legs. In second is Mary's Comet with 270 from the outside. Red 5 is third, and Trouble Calling's gearing up to the outside. There goes Trouble Calling, making a bid into the fourth spot. 8 lengths from the speedy Capo Vivo. Squad Bowls and Spun DMC at the back. Capo Vivo, very fleet-footed, comes back to the field just a little bit top of the lane. The Nate Park Dash. 270's been pursuing the pace.
It's the one.
His run, Prep 5 to the inside.
Oh, the 7 is going right by him.
Lengthening his stride, 270's up to the front. 270 Francisco Arietta once again. 270.
270. The 5K second.
And red 5, Capo.
So Francisco Arietta won that one. I love saying this game. I'm just saying. Let's see. Let's go back to the next race. That is going to be back at Saratoga. Actually, I'm just going to do it like this. I don't know why I keep doing it like this, but Saratoga. The 8th race. Interestingly, they're still talking about the 7th race. They haven't closed this race yet. I wonder if something's going on. Anyway, the 8th race at Saratoga is the Suburban Stake Race. This is the $500,000 purse that I was talking about, race that I was talking about. 1 1/4 mile. 11 starts in this race, and it looks like all 11 are starting. The one is Classicist at 22 to 1 with Dylan Davis. Forge Steel 12 to 1 with Pratt. Yo Daddy at 32 to 1 with Ricardo Santana Jr. Perchment Party 10 to 1 with Jose Lascano. Tistastic at 8 to 1 with Jose Ortiz. Phileas Fogg at 15 to 1 with Camouche. Antiquarian, that's the one we were talking about, which is the favorite at 9 to 5 with Johnny V. Hit Show at 5 to 1 with Manny Franco. Stars and Stripes at 9 to 2 with Junior Alvarado. Original Sin with Tyler Gaffleon at 16 to 1. An Obstacle at 30 to 1 with Rosario. So those are the lines. We've got 22 minutes to go. And let's see. I've just been having all kinds of randomly weird issue with my system. I don't know whether it's my system or I got too many things open or what the deal may be, but whatever the case, I'm trying to get through this as best as I possibly can. You know how things go. Every week it's something. If it's not one thing, it's something else. So, I just kind of go with the flow and keep things moving. And I try new things to see if they work, and if they don't work, then I go back. As you can see, I try to improve every week. I may screw up on something else, but at least I improved the one from the last week or the previous week before. So it is what it is. I hope you are remaining cool because here where I am, there's a heat advisory in effect. It was supposed to, let me see, it was supposed to get up to 99, something like that. Let's see. Um, it's 93. Feels like 99. But I have to say the humidity is not as bad as it has been today. Today it doesn't feel quite like 99, but then I'm inside too. I haven't been outside very long today, so I really can't gauge. I've been trying not to open up the door just so I don't have to feel that heat. Um I hope everyone has nice plans for the holiday this evening, going to see some fireworks. Eventually, I'm going to get out there and go and watch some fireworks at some point this evening. It's 4, so we still have a long way to go before we get there. But yeah, I'm going to get out there and do the patriotic thing and watch some fireworks. Besides, my grandson is with me. I need to take him out there to do some of that too. So while he's here. I think he was here last year on the 4th. I don't remember. I think he was. But anyway, we'll get to experience some of the fireworks that takes place in this area. So anyway, we still have 19 minutes before post time. Let me go back to the right channel. I can do that and get that ready at least. We're at Saratoga. Uh Yeah, everything is moving randomly, weirdly slow today. And I don't understand why. Uh, Sorry, had the thought, talking, got rid of it. Don't know. I have no idea what I was getting ready to say. Uh, I think a large part of my problem, and I have to figure out how to get around it. I think I've figured out how to get around it, is having to switch between channels on. I'm looking at it through Hulu. And the way you have to switch between channels and Hulu, it doesn't even matter. It could be direct TV or whatever your service is. You're still going to have to switch between the two channels in order to watch the race, because FanDuel TV does not televise the New York races. All of that is on FS1 or FS2. They kind of go back and forth, which is why it starts on FS2 and then it switches to FS1. So it's just a weird way that they have it set up, and I have to figure out how I can get around this without having to worry about having to switch back and forth and seeing if I can watch it on what I'm getting there, but I'm not quite there yet. But I'm trying. I'm trying. So anyway, we still have about 17 minutes, 20 minutes, 17, something like that. Um, and for the uh Okay. I don't know if I did that right. I think I did that right. I'm sure. I am currently on Discord. I'm trying to do something on Discord, which I'm not very familiar with. I'm still learning Discord. I do have a Discord channel, so if you want to join me in Discord, you're welcome to do so. And hopefully, I can figure things out as we go along. But for right now, I'm trying to understand. Looking for the okay. I think I did that right. I don't know. Not really sure. I'm sure I will be told if I'm doing it wrong. Um, so anyway, I don't know why. I don't know why. I keep saying, oh, I'm finding myself doing that quite a bit. And I'm trying to uh stop myself from doing it. I didn't realize that it was such a habit with me, but apparently it is. See, there I go again. I'm gonna have to put a rubber band on my and you know pinch myself every time I say it so that I can break myself of that habit. But when I'm in a thought, I don't always complete my thought because I have gray hair, which means I would go part of one thought and then end in part of another thought and then try to go back to the original thought that I had, and it just gets stuck in my head, and that's where the comes from because I need to kind of refocus my brain to finish the original thought before going on to the next one. I know it's just it is what it is. So far, we still have not had any scratches in this race coming up, which is a good thing. Um, I don't think I have the right. I don't think I have the right. Which races are we looking at? We're looking at the suburban race, right? Because the day one just went up. So I need to give you all the stats for the suburban stake race. That way you can see what I'm seeing. That horse, and I'll do a recap after everything, but I just happen to go back to the seventh race. That horse paid $48 to win. $48 to win. That's crazy. I mean, it's a good crazy. And then the one I was talking about came second, which was the five horse. But anyway, we'll recap that. I guess I should look at my at a glance to see what I'm thinking because I haven't looked at that yet. I started totally babbling off topic and I can get very good at that. So let me reel myself back in. We're going to the ninth race at Gulfstream Park. So we got that one straight. Okay, so at a glance, let's go here. Alice. Go. The eighth race. Okay. Don't know what happened, but it looks like it was working again. I'm still playing around with Discord trying to figure out what is going on. Um, it's funny because I don't know why this is. I'm wondering if it's my internet because everything is slowing down. Not slowing down, it just seems like it's moving slower than what I thought it was going to move. Now my keyboard doesn't want to sync with nothing. So there's that. There we go. Yep. Keyboard, come on. Not one thing is something else. Anyway, let me do my at a glance while I'm focused on this. And then I can come back to figuring out why my keyboard is not doing what I want it to do right now. Uh, this is going over a mile. Okay, so this race is actually going to be a lot harder to kind of do at a glance. I like the 9. I like the 5 and a 4 and 2. Too many to choose from. 2, 4, 5, and 9. Is that what I said? I think that's what I said. 2, 4, 5, and 9. Oh, oh no. Really hard to predict. Well, let's see my keyboard is working. Nope. Oh, okay. Test. Unbelievable. We got 6 minutes to post. So let me do that. So maybe I should have been doing this the whole time. I don't know. I don't know what made me even think about doing it now, but I just did. Told you, I'm learning. I'm learning. Um, I can't help myself. They're interviewing Bill Mott, who's one of the trainers. Um, so just to let you know, on Thursdays I talk about um, Dab's Road to Glory. And this particular segment is regarding the Breeders' Cup. I am going to kind of intertwine the Whitney and the Belmont stake races into the weekly sessions that I do, because whoever wins those are going to be in some form of the Breeders' Cup division. I just don't know which ones yet. But if you want to follow me along, just come and see me on Thursday at 8 o'clock. Now I have to apologize. I did not go live last Thursday. I was not actually feeling very well. So I did not do a live session. So I might have to do a bit of a catch up, because otherwise it's going to be off sync. So, because each week is talking about different things. So, but I will be live this Thursday coming up, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, just to let you know. And I look forward and hope that you will be able to join me as I continue on my journey to the Breeze Cup. So, that being said, there was a reason why I brought it up. Of course, I don't remember why. It doesn't matter. I brought it up. So there you have it. It is 3 minutes to post. They're actually introducing both the horse and the jockey and the trainers and all that on screen right now. So they're making their way to do their circle dance. Um, so while we're waiting on that, the next race that's going to be coming up is the ninth race at Gulfstream Park. This is going to be a mile and a half. Um, these are for 3-year-olds and up. It's $100,000 purse. There are, looks like, I said there were 8 starters in this race. None of them have, um, all of them are racing in the race. So there have been no scratches. That's what I was trying to say. There have been no scratches in this race yet. So, okay. We're down to 2 minutes to post. Please. Do you know how to fix it? Yeah. Sorry, I'm talking to my grandson. You know how to take it out of the freezer and put it in the microwave? We only have one. So we have to go to the store when I'm done. Yes, he does know that I am live streaming. Yes, he had plenty of time before I started live streaming. In fact, he had plenty of time between the time that the one stream started and ended and I started the next stream. But Him being him, he weighs just as good until I am definitely, definitely, definitely streaming to decide that he wants to. Okay, wait. Let me take a quick minute break. Hang on. I'll be right back. I will be right back. I promise. Just give me a second. And then when it's done, yes, read the hot dog bun. Then you can go ahead and do what you need to do, okay? Okay, my apology. I apologize. Hopefully he's got it. So anyway, they are making their way. They still haven't gotten to the gate. They're doing their circle dance right now, so should be going off soon. Um. Anyway, yep, they are still doing their circle dance. It's actually cool. They're doing like a drone aerial overview of them doing their circle dance. It looks really cool with them going around in circles. Um, so now they're heading to the gate. You good now? Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you're good. They're entering the gate. Okay. They're almost all in.
Is obstacle. You're in the gate. And they're off. In the Suburban, presented by Suburban Life, and the favorite antiquarian stumbled at the start. Phileas Fogg begins swiftly and goes straight to the front. Fort Steele will concede the early pace, and Yo Daddy comes away in third. Classicist is fourth in the early going, and Stars and Stripes racing in between horses has 4 lengths to make up as they enter the clubhouse turn. Hit Show is down on the inside. A 4-wide obstacle has about 8 lengths to make up. Antiquarian and Tistastic are next. And at the back of the field, Original Sin, Parchment Party is the trailer. 20.
So it's 6-3-2.
To repeat. He has the lead to himself. Yo Daddy moves into second. Fort Steele will track from along the rail in third. Then comes Classicist in fourth. Hit Show advancing through a half that went in 48, just under 3/5 of a second. Stars and Stripes with the yellow cap is on the outside of Antiquarian. They're followed by Tistastic. Original Sin is next. The two trailers.
Who's the favorite? Oh, the 7 is the favorite.
Parchment Party continues at the back with a half mile to go in the Suburban. And it's still Phileas Fogg in control. He's widened to be in front 2.5 lengths. Yo Daddy called on 3/4 in 1:12 and 2. Fort Steele is in third. Stars and Stripes trying to make a bid while covering a lot of ground on the outside when he puts his head into fourth. Hit Show is down at the rail. Classicist, Antiquarian in between those two as they reach the top of the stretch. And Phileas Fogg is the one to catch. Fort Steele will angle out and try to run him down, but Phileas Fogg still full around in mid-stretch. And he's widened. It's now 5. It's now 6.
He sure is. I mean, Carmouche should have known.
More than 10 lengths.
Wow. That's pretty cool. I didn't see who came second. The 6 horse won the race with Kendrick Carmouche. I wasn't paying close enough attention. But he wasn't in my numbers. As you can see, I did the 2, 4, 5, and 9. I don't know who came second. I see the 2 up there. I actually see the 9, but I don't know who came second. I mean, he took off. You go, boy. I'm still just looking to see who came second. It doesn't tell me. Okay, so the next race is Gulfstream Park. Oh, we got 2 minutes to post, so I don't have time to sit. Oh, I don't have time to sit and look at this one anyway. So we need to move back to Gulfstream. All right, so this race is the 9th race, $100,000 race. Soldiers Dancers Handicap for 3-year-olds and up. It's going 1.16 miles. On a turf. Yes, on a turf. Oh, I keep forgetting it says it right here. Make sure I pick the right race. Um, No horses are scratched. All 8 horses are in this. The one is Tomasello at 5-1 with Diego Herrera. Tank at 11-1 with Sammy Camacho. Missed the cut at 5-1 with Jose Morales. Nemo at 9-1 with Micah Husbands. I know at 36-1 with I don't know what you Jonathan Ocasio. There are several of them. That's the reason why I say. Layabout at 7-2 with Keith Asmussen. Indecisiveness at 22-1 with Jesus Reyes, and Grand Oriente at 6-5, which is the favorite, and that is Rashad Hughes. I'm not familiar with that jockey. I've seen the name before, and I'm still not familiar with because I haven't looked. So it is post time, and I can't tell. Well, they're still on the dirt, so they're heading to the turf course. They're moving a little slow. So, do I have anything for this race? Oh no, Gulf Stream. Okay, here we go. Ninth race, Gulf Stream. This is going a mile and the 16th on the turf. Well, my immediate at a glance. They haven't even started doing their circle dance yet. Let's see. I do like the 8. I have to say, I do like the 8. He beat the 7 last time they he beat the 7, and he beat the 3. They're still making their way to the gate now. Mm. I don't know what other horse in this race that can beat the 8. That's the problem. But I'm not familiar with Hughes, so I just They're heading into the gate now. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on this one. Maybe the one? I'm still looking at a glance. But who's to say? Although the six looks fairly decent. Well, I don't know.
And the Soldier's Dancer handicap. Good start. From between horses, Tank is first in the stride. It reaches out for the early advantage. Down at the inside, Tomasello has speed. Indecisiveness looks to work over. Emo into the top three. And from between horses, it's Layabout. Down at the inside while racing second last is Miss the Cut. And the early trailer is I Know. In the run to the first turn, Tank has the lead. Layabout off heels. Wedded Red Oriente. So the fingers are wide around the first turn. Roughed up 4 at 5 deep. Although Hughes takes a rainful of Grand Oriente to back off. Layabout marooned 4 wide. 23 and 2 for the opening quarter. Leader is Tank. Tomasello on the rebid from second at the rail. Nemo moves up to challenge for third.
Okay, so it's 2, 1, and 7. 2,
Layabout still on a way out.
1,
Two back to miss the cut. The
and 7.
47 seconds for a half mile speed. They make their way to the final half mile. Leader is Tank. He's in front by half a length. Tomasello.
The leader is Tank. Oh, the 2.
Strike second, 3 wide. Indecisiveness is now third. Patiently handled between horses. Grand Oriente. Layabout being asked the question, but he's giving the wrong answer. At the rail, it's Nemo. Looking for a way through. Missed the cut. Still on the bridle. Reynolds trying to feed him some racetrack. Meanwhile, Hughes just fed racetrack to Grand Oriente. So Missed the Cut's going to look for room behind him. Off the turn of the stretch drive, Grand Oriente striding forward now to take over the lead. Up on his outside, Missed the Cut tries to get into second, but this was a nice kick when called on by Grand Oriente, and he's a winner. Grand Oriente at 8 to 5.
The 8 to 5, the winner. Yep, I didn't think there was anyone on the track who could have beat him. It came 8-4-3. Okay, so the next race is also at Gulfstream Park, but I'm gonna stay here for a minute. So this is the 10th race. This is the Smile Spirit Stake Race. $100,000 race. 6 furlongs on the dirt. These are 3-year-olds and up, and there were 8 starts in this race. The 6th horse has been scratched. So that leaves 7 in the field. At a glance, let's see. Daggone it, the horse I would have bet on and the jockey, my jockey is the one that scratched. Son of a gun. Anyway, let's go through the list. Number 1, classic, of course. Oh, I can't because they don't have the live race, and I'm not going to talk about it yet. I don't want to have to go back and redo it. So we've got 15 minutes to post on that one. I want to go to the Saratoga race to see. Oh, I did horrible in this race. Only number that came in was the 5 on the 3 horse. 8th race, yeah, no, I did horrible. $19 to win. That was Kendrick Carmouche. Yeah, what can I say? The last race after this one is going to be the Saratoga ninth race. This is the Belmont Derby that I was talking about. Um, $750,000 purse, going a mile and an eighth, 10 starts. See if all 10. Yep, all 10 are still in the race. No scratches on the turf. And these are 3-year-olds. But for now, we're going to go back to Gulfstream Park. It's funny, this one is 18 minutes, and they have the live odds on that one, but they don't have the live odds on this race. I guess they'll put it up in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. Come back and I'll give you the live updates in a little bit. Classic, of course, is written by Keith Asmussen. To the East Side, written by Yasbin Santana. Not familiar with him. Rolando, written by Diego Herrera. Viking, written by Edwin Gonzalez. Beach Cult, written by Jonathan Ocasio. Naughty Rascal, written by Sammy Camacho. Or Camacho, I don't know why I want to call him Camacho. Guns Loaded, written by Micah Husbands. So those are the starters in this race. I was looking at what I thought. I saw my man was scratched on the 6 horse. Now I don't really care after that. I guess I'd do the 7. Oh, they're coming up slowly. We got 2 more to come in. Looks like the 4 is the favorite. Hmm. Yeah, I like the 7. That's actually all I got. The 7. I'll handle those. 11 minutes to post. Uh, and they're betting the 3-horse heavy. Maybe. Okay. Okay. He's not a strong favorite. He's 3-2, so they have some reservations about him. Okay, let's look. Uh, yeah, I can look at this one all day long. The 7 and maybe. the 3, but I don't know. I'm not the professional here. I'm just the playful better. That's all I am. I do it. I do it because I enjoy it. I like having fun. But I am by no means an expert. Everything I learned from my mom. She was the one that taught me everything I know about horse racing, and the rest of it I've just been paying attention and kind of picked up on. Um, we have 9 minutes to go. Um, as we can take a look at the last race at Saratoga. Although I'm not going to give my at a glance right now. I guess Javier is doing okay because they've got him in the first race at Saratoga. Oh no, Zayas took his place because Castellano, yeah, um, got hurt, so he's probably still recovering. Let's see. Let's see. Hmm. We got, oh, that's not the one. Oh wait, it looks like wait, this is 18 minutes. And this is oh, so Saratoga looks like it's gonna go off first. How randomly weird is that? Not really. Yeah, post time 2:27 and post time for this one is 2:20. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about that race, and if things change, I'll just change it back. So in this race, the one horse blackmail 29-1 with Edgar Zayas. Like I said, that's a change from Castellano, who was hurt. The 2 horse is Botus at 14-1 with Manny Franco. The 3 horse is Remember Mamba 7-5, which is the favorite with Jose Ortiz. The 4 horse Third Coast at 22-1 with Jose Lascano. The 5 horse Turf Star 33-1 with Dylan Davis. The 6 horse Pacific Avenue at 7-1 with William Buick. The 8 horse Tiranogu, Tiranonik, Tiranogo. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to listen to them say the name of the horse. Uh, is 27-1 with Ricardo Santana Jr. and the 8 horse is West End Kid at 5-1 with Tyler Gaffleon. 9 is Title Roll with Johnny V, and 10 is Touch of Fire with Flavian Pratt. Um, oh, they're talking about the Canterbury race. Okay, so it's 8 minutes to post. At first glance, I have to say, Lascano to me is one of the, in my opinion, one of the best jockeys on a turf. So I would just bet him just for kicks and giggles, not for any other reason other than that. But at first glance, outside of that, let's see. Like mile and an eighth. Uh, I was just getting ready to say, believe it or not, I like that 3 horse, not realizing that he is the favorite until I just looked. Oh, mm, Saratoga. Here we go. Okay, so we got 6 minutes to. Let me see if I can catch them naming the horses. I have to say, Saratoga has one of the most beautiful turf tracks. The track is green and beautiful. I want to know how they pronounce the horse in 7. Keep it on Green Gulfstream Park at 12 minutes only. Hmm. Okay, what's odd is Are they not doing this race? Who's 8? Tyler Gagnon. So they're not on the jockeys are not on the horses yet. And it looks like one of the horses, oh, it looks like one of the horses is my scratch. I'm so confused. I'm not sure what's going on. Race 9. Race 10. Race 10. I really just have to wait and see. I don't know. I see them standing holding the 7, but I don't know if it's for they're holding the and the jockey is not on the back of the horse. They took the number off of the 7, so I don't know. I'm just um explaining what I see. I'm not sure what's going on. We got 9 minutes for Gulfstream. These are the last 2 races of the day. So, um, it's saying 2 minutes to post, and because I don't have the sound on, I'm not really sure. Now it looks like they've moved over and where they're showing a shot of the clubhouse at Saratoga. It's actually nice looking, honestly. Mm. And a statue of some man who I don't have no idea who that is, and I can't read the plaque, so don't know who you are. Oh wait, that looked like maybe not. I'll have to go back and okay, so the jockeys are making their way to the horses now. Like I said, I'm a little bit confused by what's going on. We may have to. I'm keeping an eye on Gulfstream Park too, because we may have to switch back to Gulfstream Park, which was the original second one. But yeah, the jockeys are not even on the horses yet. Oh, I guess I could do that.
It's great. Great for racing and great to come over and yeah.
Accessibility shortcuts, 10 items. Caption off.
Thank you for the time. Pleasure, thanks.
On. We showed you that resume, how dominant he's been. That was just a secret.
So that didn't work. Yeah.
Jump over to FS2 coverage right now. So
What?
FS2 right after this break as coverage continues. For those that were already watching with us on FS1, thanks for swapping over. Great Blue Belmont Derby on the opening Saturday of this extended Saratoga meeting on the 4th of July.
Okay. I'm stupid. I don't know how to turn on the closed caption, so I just. They are waiting for people that's coming over from Fox Sports 2 to Fox Sports 1 to watch this race. That's why they're delaying it. 4 minutes to post. So we're going to go over to
2006, that 81-point
Belmont. To Gulfstream Park. This was definitely 4 minutes to post. But I have no way of knowing when this one's gonna go off. Although I would be surprised if it went off in the next 4 minutes. um So we're going back to the Smiley sprint race. These horses are just heading to the track. I moved back over to Saratoga because they Gulfstream still has to get. What in the world? So now they switch from horse racing to looks like Formula One racing. So now they're on the horses at Saratoga. I just want to hear him say the name of it.
We're almost done. Our trains are looking at Charlie Appleby, bringing in the seventh for the state stadium. Yeah, I think you call this one pull on the board for Charlie Appleby with those subs on. Come go here on Rass Race 7-2. Tierno, 23.
Tierno.
Was second best in touch of fire fight.
Tierno. Both they scratched one at Gulfstream Park. The the 6 horse was scratched. That one I've already known about because I had um Miguel. So are these two races gonna go off at the same time? All right, let's see. No, because they're not even on the turf yet at Saratoga. That's a turf race. I'm gonna leave it at Gulfstream Park. If Saratoga goes off, then that may, because it's crazy the way that they have got these so close together. Unbelievable. Oh, they're going into the gate now at Gulfstream Park. So we are at Gulfstream Park. They're heading into the gate. They're getting ready to go off. And then we can go back to Saratoga. And because I've been going back and forth between the two, I don't even remember what I said now. At Gulfstream Park, I said the 3. Something else caught my eye. Oh, the 7. The last one going in, I think.
Ground closed. And they're off in the smile sprint. From the center, Viking gets the first call and goes looking for the lead from Beach Colt, who's away in second. Up on the outside, Naughty
Right
Briscoe.
now it's
Now
4.
situated in third.
Can't see
To the
3.
4 outside, orange colors and guns loaded down at the inside. That's to the east side with Rolando alongside. The early trailer was classic, of course.
4, 5, and 3.
Edwin Gonzalez and Viking on top. Edwin Gonzalez and Viking by half a length. Beach Colt second. Rolando third. Naughty Rascal fourth.
to back to Guns Loaded, then Classic, of course, and lingering at the back is To the East Side. En route to the final quarter of the mile, Viking still has the lead, and he's got him stretched out a touch. He's a length in front. Beach Cold at a big price, working over the second. Three back to Naughty Rascal, then Rolando. At the inside, it's Classic, of course, but nobody's got near Viking yet. They're a quarter of a mile from home, and Viking is still the target. 44 and 2 for a half-mile speed. It's Viking, an eighth of a mile from Pay Dirt, still in front. Back to second is Beach Cold. Rolando rolls.
They ain't gonna catch that fool.
Guns Loaded, surging between Classic, of course, but at 7 to 1, they can't match the speed of Viking. Viking goes gate to wire up Edmund Gonzalez.
Sure did.
Second, Beach Cold ran third. Guns Loaded fourth. 109 and 3.
So the 4 horse won the race, and the 1 horse came behind. I don't know who came third. Now I'm switching over to Saratoga. Yeah, they're all jacked up.
Touch of Fire, 3/4 of a length. Johnny Velasquez asked Title Roll to get after him now, within about a neck of him at this stage. Then Third Coast, who's been on the rail throughout. West End Kid is just outside of him. 3/4 went in 1 minute 13 seconds flat. Behind them, Remember Mamba trying to angle to the outside. They're at the top of the stretch. Touch of Fire and Title Roll. Title Roll within a neck of him. West End Kid is next. Then comes Remember Mama. Title Roll takes the lead at the 16th pole. On the inside, Touch of Fire trying to fight Remember Mama, finding his best stride late. And West End Kid in the mix too. Trying to finish. Title Roll just in front. And
Oh, wow.
With a surging West End Kid, they hit the wire right together.
They sure did.
Extremely close. Remember Mama.
I don't even know if I said anything in this race.
Tight in
I
the
don't even
finish.
remember.
Looked like Title Roll may have just held on.
I don't know who came. So it's between Title Roll. I don't know who's in the middle. It's ooh. I don't know who the horse is next to. It's a photo for first because it was Title Roll, which is the 9 horse, but I don't know who the other, because there was 3 horses and the other horse was in the middle, so I couldn't see what number it was. It'll show it in a minute. Just waiting. I cannot tell. Mm. Oh, that was the 8. So right now it's between the 8 and the 9. And then the 3 came out. Oh, the 9 pulled it off. It's the 9, 8, and 3. And then 10, Touch of Fire. So they haven't made it official yet, but I'm pretty sure by the time we get back to it, they will. I am going to go through the recap for today. Today's races. We started with Saratoga in the 5th race. This was the Sanford Stake race, $225,000 purse. It says 220 here. Came 253. The payouts for the 25 was $11.25. The trifecta 253 paid $16.32, And the superfecta 2539 paid $11.17. The next race we skipped Colonial Downs. The next race we watched was at Saratoga still. The seventh race came 3, 4, and 6. The exactor 3, 4 paid $178.67. The trifecta paid $508.60. And the superfecta paid $427.89 for the seventh race of Saratoga. Next, we went to Ellis Park. And that was the eighth race. Came 753. And that payout 7.5 was $37.44. The trifecta paid $21.03. The superfecta paid $10.88, and the super high five, like I've explained before, that's 5 horses vertically in the same race, $126.09. The next race was back at Saratoga, which was the eighth race. It came 685. The payouts were 6.8, $89.99. The trifecta was $334.97, and the superfecta was $195.97. Then we moved over to Gulfstream, and at Gulfstream, we took on the ninth race, which was 843. The payouts were 2060 for the exactor 84. The trifecta was 3185, and the superfecta was 3382 for that race. And then the last race, of course, we just saw came 415. The payout was 4-1, paid out $44.80. The trifecta paid $250.50, and the superfecta paid $150 even. And the last race was just now at Saratoga. That would be, oh, they haven't posted yet. We're still waiting for those results. I know it came 983, but they haven't posted up the payouts. So as soon as they post the payouts, we will cover those as the last option. And then we will be done for today. But in the meantime, I want to thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know it was a holiday, and I hope you enjoy your 4th of July evening. I will be back next Saturday, July 11th, which happens to be my dad's 94th birthday. But I will be live again, viewing and trying to pick the races today. I didn't do very well, I could tell. Trying to pick the horses and trying to keep up with what's going on. But anyway, I hope you can join me for some more fun as we go through these races. Also, I want to remind you that on Thursdays I will be doing my Dabs Roads to Glory, talking about the Breeders' Cup and everything that's leading up to the Breeders' Cup. That's on Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. I hope you can join me then. And that is all I have. I'm still waiting for them to post this last race at Saratoga. I don't know why they're taking so long to post it, but um hopefully we'll see the results soon. Um no, they still haven't posted yet. But this is it. This is all I got. Mm, just waiting for them to show it. And it's official because Johnny V has already gone through the winner's circle and everything, so that's not the issue. Ah, there we go. So the final race at Saratoga for the stake races is 983, like I said. The payouts were for the 9-8, $47.74. The trifecta was $90.96. And the superfecta was $52.59. So that is the last race for today. Again, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your 4th of July, eat lots of food, enjoy the fireworks, and we will see you again next Saturday. Until then, take care and don't forget to like and subscribe or share this video or this channel, this live streaming, whatever you want to call it, so that it will help me grow and hopefully get a few more viewers in the process. But until then, stay safe, stay cool, and be smart out there. Talk to you later. Bye.